Multiplying and dividing of decimals. The way that we do this works very similar to just dividing or multiplying whole numbers. I would suggest wherever possible we try to make them as close to whole numbers as possible, and then what we'll do is we'll worry about where the decimal places go afterwards. So here we've got 46.8 times 0.005. The first step you do is just ignore the decimal places for now and line them up as you normally would. Now we can see here we've got the 3 zeros there. We can get rid of those zeros. We know what we're doing. And I'm just going to times it like so. So 8 times 5 is 40. Put the 0 down, put the 4 up here. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 4 is 34. 4 times 5 is 20, and add 3 is 23. And now what we do to put the decimal places back in is we count how many decimal places, or how many digits were on the right-hand side of the decimal points. So we've got 1 here, 2, 3, 4. So there were 4 on the right, and it's always on the right of the decimal point. And then we start from the right and make our way to the left. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put our decimal point there. So the answer will be 0.2340. And again, we can double check that if you do 46.8 times by 0.005, we get 0.234. And we can even drop off that 0 if we like at the end, like so. There we go. With dividing, what we do is, again, we're trying to make them as close to whole numbers as possible. It's very hard to divide by decimals. So what we do is we continue or move the decimal point on both numbers until the divisor, which this is the divisor, that's the divisor, the thing we're dividing by, is now a whole number. And I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to move this once to the right, move this once to the right. Okay, so that's now becoming, so that's now 3568.25 divided by 0.8. And now we're going to do it once more to move that over here. And we get 35682.5 divided by 8. So what we're going to do is, now that we've managed to make that a whole number, we can divide it accordingly. So 35682.5. So 8 can't go into 3. 8 can go into 35 4 times. And we've got 3 remainder. 8 goes into 36. That's also 4 times. And that would be 4 remainder. 8 goes into 48 6 times and no remainder. 8 cannot go into 2. 8 goes into, and we put the decimal points in. 8 goes into 25 3 times and 1 remainder. 8 goes into 10 once and 2 remainder. 8 goes into 20. This will be twice and 4 remainder. 8 goes into 45 times. So our answer there is 4460.3125, like so. And we can double check to make sure that what we've written there is correct, because what we'll do is we'll do 356.825 divided by 0.08, like so. And there we go, 4460.3125. So that is correct. When multiplying or dividing by tens, hundreds, or thousands, then all we need to do is we just need to move the decimal place. So if we're timesing by 10, we move the decimal points to the right by however many zeros there are. So there's 1 0, so the answer is just 5.628. If we're dividing by 1,000, there's 3 zeros. So divide means to move left. So we're going to move this decimal place 1, 2, 3. So it becomes 0.001256. And it's still the same even if it's a negative number. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. So negative 1, 5, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0. You can put your commas in if you like, but otherwise leave it as is. And that's multiplying and dividing by decimals.